Hey everybody, we're back. This is Oliver. I'm here with Liv. She's drinking right now.
Hey guys.
Okay, we are at Saint Lychee. Lychee?
Leech.
Lychee. We're at Saint Lucy, and we're here to basically take a tour of all of Liv's work. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you've seen photos of her I don't know, Tokyo-inspired apartments. We live in Tokyo, so we see them all the time because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of people, and we've done videos of, we've done some other builds of some of her stuff, and yeah, I don't know. So we're just gonna run through what she's done, and then we're gonna let this place go. We're gonna, ooh, that's pretty. We're gonna, I don't know, put out the password, right, and just
Yeah.
and y'all can visit, and we're gonna move on to bigger, better things. But
These buildings are just kind of like my practice run, like my inspiration, so I can eventually start building bigger. Because some people, when I look on the board, I just feel like I don't build that well.
There's a lot of build envy going on in this house. we're like planning things. I'm sitting at the desk with graph paper. I'm like, we're gonna do this, this, and that, and you go to the notice board, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, we're not savants. Like, I don't know how to do that. I'm not a real architect. So, yeah, we're figuring things out the hard way, you know?
Yeah.
With paper.
Also, I'm super excited to show you guys everything here because I decided to also build our own apartment.
Oh, that's right, yes.
So you guys get to see what our house looks like.
Yeah, we'll say that for the end.
Yeah.
Make it the finale. So you gotta stick around and watch to see what, I mean, it's actually a really good representation of the apartment.
Yeah, I think it came out pretty close to what it really looks like.
And generally, I think when we build things based on already made plans or any other kind of like source material, things tend to run big. I think it's just a voxel thing. Like everything just looks chunkier and...
I mean, I'll explain in some areas where I had a hard time.
Yeah, let's get on with it. What are we looking at?
So this first building, part of it was an actual house, like the bottom floor. Like, as you can see, there's there's a rooftop. The bottom floor was kind of a layout from a house that I found somewhere on like Instagram or something like that.
Yeah, we're always trying to find a better deal as far as apartments go, so
and then
Liv is always looking at
and then the top I just kind of created myself, and the inside here kind of had to improvise because this game doesn't have like kitchen counters and cabinets and stuff. So
I find that there's a lot of food. There's not a lot of ways to display them, I guess. And it's a little, I mean, I don't know why we're complaining. This is a huge step from the first builders. But okay, tell us what's going on. What are we looking at here?
Okay, so this is kind of an all-in-one room, and I decided to lower this wall here for the hallway.
Hey, Bobby's online. What's up, Bobby? Shout outs to Bobby. Go on.
I don't know who Bobby is.
Me neither.
And I wanted a pool, but I didn't know where to put it, so it's right here.
There you go.
It's above the whole living area.
That's how we do it here.
So over here is the master bedroom. It's not that big for a master bedroom.
Hey, real quick, you're using concrete for walls and was it granite floors?
Yes, granite floors.
Fancy. Alright, go on. Sorry.
This is when I built this house, I discovered that there were granite floors. So I decided to use them.
Isn't it weird you can't stop holding a shield? Go on. Sorry.
You can.
What? No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
You can unequip it?
Yeah, you can just unequip it.
Boo.
But I like the shield, so I just leave it.
I'm like halfway. Anyways, that's not what we're here for.
Anyways, so here is the closet / like dressing room.
Oh. Okay.
The best I could do. This was supposed to be like an actual walk-in closet, but you know, I had to improvise.
Yeah.
There
you go. Okay.
And then bathroom to the master bedroom.
Fancy.
Tiny toilet.
Tiny toilets with a...
And yes, toilets here are often
Yeah.
small spaces
Mm-hmm.
by themselves.
Yeah. What most Western restrooms have toilet and shower, same room. Here, I don't think I've ever actually seen that. It's usually a separate room. They could be adjacent, but they're usually separate. My first apartment, the toilet room was so small. I'm not a tall guy. If I sat on the toilet and closed the door was hitting my knees. Hey, what?
Somebody's sleeping.
Hey man, get to work.
Sorry, man.
Watch
Oh,
out,
it's
dude.
in the middle of the night. I just leave. Oh,
He's got
here's
his boots on.
Here's a picture. Just a little preview of my encaved house.
Yeah, there's other more to come. More to come.
That's on the Islands of Awakening now. That's not here. Okay, so then here is another small bathroom. This one.
Don't collect. That's gross.
This one didn't actually look like this. I just kind of made this one up.
There you go. That's fine.
Okay.
Artistic license. That's what we call it.
Just a small shower. Then over here is the laundry room.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh.
Yes. There's no washers, so I just put this sink here,
Yeah.
kind of like a.
That's an adjacent, I think, move. That's fair.
Yeah. Like, we hand wash things here, so.
No, I don't. I ain't washing nothing. As if we live in the land of robots.
Well, on St. Lychee.
Oh,
we
okay.
hand
I'm sorry.
wash.
Oh, we. Okay.
Not here in Tokyo,
Okay, I
on
was
the
like-
island of
Right,
St. Lychee.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, and
I
then
have
here's the
service on
third
my island.
bedroom.
Okay. Third bedroom.
This one's kind of modern.
Is
It's a
that
good
black?
size.
Did you paint those black?
Shelves, yes.
Yeah.
I did.
Shelf? Okay, cool. You got Moby
Small
Dick in there?
closet. And the chair, I changed the color too.
I really like that chair specifically is like the. I don't know. I feel like it's super 60s. Like.
I like it. I use it
Nice.
often. You'll see it a lot on this island.
Oh,
And then our light up staircase to the outside. This is the rooftop.
yeah. Where the party's at.
And then I have a dog and cat, or there's a lot of animals here, but nobody sleeps here because I think everyone just sleeps in the barn, which I'll take you guys.
You gotta turn that into a room, maybe? You just sleep in it?
Maybe, but I
Okay.
wanted to leave it open. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
put a gate and see if
Hmm.
any animals sleep there.
Fair enough.
And it doesn't quite make sense that there's plants growing out of the cement, but
Amen.
I didn't want
We're eco-friendly here.
the roof on the inside to be dirt, so I just left it. You know, it's a game. It's fine.
It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, looks good.
So that's the pool area.
I like the different, the painted glass for the outside and a different. Is that like the glass that you're using for the pool? Is that like the metal frame one, or is that the wood frame?
No, this is the metal frame.
But you can paint the metal frame.
Yeah, which right on
okay.
the outside, all the
Also
white.
metal frame.
Yeah,
Ah.
I just painted all these ones white.
Yeah, that's what I was
Or
saying. I like
dyed. I dyed.
that. Yeah,
them.
dyed. I like
And then
the
I left that
contrast.
one.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so that's what this house looks
Wait,
like.
I was just gonna say, if there's ever a hurricane on St. Lucie, that tree is gonna end up in your living room. But go on. Let's go.
I mean, this whole pool is gonna end up inside the house if there's a hurricane.
That's fair. Yes. Good luck, everyone. Okay. Put shutters on your pool.
Okay. So we're just gonna go over here. And
Give us a bird's eye view. Where we at? I wanna
chicken, what are you doing?
Hey man.
Snack at
Where,
the
where
barn.
it come from? There are
Okay,
more
so
chickens than
here's
people.
the house we were just at.
Okay. What type of dude? There's a lot of fish here. What kind of map was this? Do you remember?
This was the Perfuma Laguna.
Perfuma? Is it? Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah.
you got the snowy
Mhm.
snowy cedar trees. Okay.
So then over here, I put the barn.
That's fun. There's a video on that. I'm sure I'll put
There
a
is.
link somewhere.
I actually made some adjustments since that video because
There
the
you go.
top half was way too tall in the video I made, and I started the second floor,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I'll go through that.
Oh, nice.
And
I
I moved
left
all
your
the
sandals
animals.
outside.
Yeah. I also moved all the animals, so
Alright.
there's
Wow, I like how they're not like segregated. They're like,
Why is this cow halfway into the snow?
Hey man,
you know
because
what?
it's
or marble.
Marble.
I'm not
Damn,
gonna
it's
ask.
a ghost cow. I like how they're like equally represented, except for that area. Good.
Why?
Googly. What's happening?
No, why are there
Guys.
so many of them? What happened? Jesus.
Oh man, was that a ghost? That was a heart.
Somebody gave me love.
Somebody gave you love.
Yeah.
Damn, they're not giving themselves love.
So I'm gonna walk you through the front of the barn.
Okay. I like how it's open. Like that. Oh, look at that cat. That cat runs the place.
Hi, kitty
That cat looks like Corrin from Dragon Ball. You know who Corrin is. He
So
makes sense with beans. Go on.
this is the inside. It's very basic.
There's a relationship with Yajirobe. I'm gonna keep making these jokes. Go on.
Okay. It's very basic, but I like how it turned out.
Wait, basic with a capital B. Like it's. I don't know how to differentiate basic from like you basic from like no. This is basic. This is a basic.
This is
design.
a basic level
Right.
design.
Yeah, not like. Okay, it's
It-
hard.
it-
It's hard.
Not. It's not like the.
I hate language.
It's
Go
not
on.
like a farm. I mean, it's not like a barn house on a farm. You know what I mean?
No,
Like-
go on. Go up that ladder. What's there?
Okay, so in the back here,
Uh huh.
I
This is where we keep the dead bodies. What?
I
No.
decided to make a second floor. So
I kind of like. I like the windows and I like the white bricks.
yes,
I have it.
I agree.
That's really nice. All right.
I'm not done up here, but
Okay.
You guys can
more
see.
work to be done? Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll think about it. Maybe one day we'll return to St. Lucia. If we can ever figure out how to do the
And then-
multi-build, I will help you.
yeah. And I really liked how this was kind of separate over here.
Mm.
Not to like isolate all the animals, but
Yeah.
it was just kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's over here in the corner by itself.
We also have a kind of like philosophy where we don't want to ever like we don't want to be too invasive on the randomness of the nature that's produced.
We're
Like-
gonna ignore this building.
Okay, ignore that building. But like, you know, if you like I'm really reluctant to destroy like a cool mountain. I don't want to just blow a hole through it. I don't like just flattening things and then
Just real quick, this
What's
guy's
that?
like running
dude, where's he
through
going?
the lake and not
He's not
walking
wait,
on the
what
path.
did he just do? Where's he going?
I don't know, but he just ran from. Is he gonna go back down?
He's in a
Oh no,
hurry.
he just ran from over there where
Or
like
she?
the waterfall
That's a
is.
lady. Is that a lady?
That might be a girl. Anyways,
Yeah.
here's
so,
a.
What do you got? What do you grow?
I started with one building and then I was like, I found this cool layout, so I'm just gonna like try to see if I can recreate it, and then this is what I ended up with.
So
This is kind of like very low, but this is kind of like an example of the high-rise apartments. in Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But
yeah.
they're all low. I didn't want to like build them up too high because that might be a little complicated.
Yeah, I hear you.
Just because the blocks.
Also, I've noticed, we both noticed that when we play on the Switch, like, there are times where you go to a place and there's, like, a giant building and it just slows to a crawl, and that's rough. So what's up with these fish? Tell me about these fish.
I just started catching fish and
And you just threw them in here.
yeah, I had too many and I needed to empty my bag, so
Yep, I hear you.
I
You
just-
put one in a hole. Look at that poor guy.
no, he went over there by himself.
But he can't get out.
He can. He comes out some. This one actually like sometimes swims on the top of the water. I don't know how that's logical, but it does.
Okay. We use a mud skipper.
Okay, so this was my second building on this island, and I needed a place for all my workers to stay, so I decided to make them a social house.
Social house.
Which a social house
Yo, is that,
here.
real quick.
See,
is that
I
fish
told you.
flying? What the
I told
hell?
you I was not lying.
Holy
What
crap.
What is this fish
Dude,
doing?
he's living life.
Okay,
He's
anyways.
evolving.
Like he's basically growing with four legs there.
He's about to become an alligator. Go on.
Okay, so a social house here in Japan is kind of like a dormitory. You get your own space, like your own little room, but
Yes.
the kitchen and bathroom and showers are all shared.
Yeah, I've lived in
So-
one before.
And they often are furnished and look identical, so that's what I did here.
Oh, yeah.
Every room, well,
Yeah, they're tiny.
they also don't have see-through doors, but
That's fair.
I just
yeah.
liked the see-through doors.
Okay. I'm sure
for-
your workers appreciate the lack of privacy. Jesus.
For real.
They even put curtains on their windows.
I just liked the glass doors for this design. Like, I wanted everything glass. So,
Okay.
there are no glass doors here for privacy reasons, but they all look basic. This is a very perfect representation for a social house. You
Yep.
often get this amount of room.
Dude, when
It's
I
very small.
when I lived in mine, my bed took up 3/4 of the room. Like I opened the door and it hit the bedpost.
I don't doubt it. Some of them get
Ridiculous.
so small where there's barely enough just for like your bed.
It's okay. The first thing I did was buy a bunch of manga really cheap and just filled up my room, my like 5 feet of extra space with books I couldn't read. It was
Here's
awesome.
the kitchen.
Okay, we're in the kitchen.
Um,
Where are we at? We're cooking. We're making things. Who's that? Is that Pippi? What's her name? Pepper?
Sorry,
Snippy.
that was somebody's food.
What's that little girl's name?
It's a little girl.
But she's the one. Is she the one from the game, from the story? Pepper. Hooper.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name is.
And
Anyways,
I
this
don't
is
know.
the kitchen. There's no room for chairs, so I put down some floor clothes. And it works out fine.
I'm for it.
Okay, so on to the second
Yeah.
floor.
All the rooms on this floor are identical except the kitchen section.
And I have to tell you right now, people somehow ended up on the roof
Okay.
more than one time,
Yeah.
and there was no roof access, so
Well,
I had to put a ladder here
well,
just to get everybody down.
At one point, you launched yourself into the air, didn't you? Without like, you got like higher than you could have been, and you were like parachute. You remember? There's an Instagram photo of that. I'll put that up.
Oh, okay. So I think I took the picture just like at the right time,
Mm.
and
You just
my parachute for some reason just didn't
disappeared.
show.
Yeah, it looked like you were just skydiving.
Okay, so there's 4 rooms. 4? Yeah, there's 4 rooms up here too. And actually, I changed the bathroom since the last time you
I saw it.
this,
Okay.
so-
Well, did you? Last time in the bath. Oh,
Yes.
that's what was missing.
So-
Doors.
World's tiniest toilets again.
Yeah,
They really are this small. Like
Elect-
our bathroom is like this small
that's very small.
in our own house.
It's got a plug. Charge your phone.
Yeah, it does have an outlet, and there's a sink above our toilet.
Our toilet room is as big as the internet, but it's humongous. Go on.
Okay, so then I put some sinks here, and then I got a double shower. So
Oh, I like how you separated it. That's,
Yeah.
that's slick.
the room wouldn't count unless I had this divider inside there. So
Really?
yeah, it wouldn't count as a shower.
How rude. Go on.
So that's what I did instead of a wall. Oh, who turned on? Who left the water on? What a waste.
How dare you?
Okay, so roof. Oh, there's a
There's that.
a glass ceiling in the showers as well.
Oh. Okay. So
Plenty of sunlight.
plenty of peeping toms.
You
Moving on.
gotta save the power, but unfortunately this game doesn't ever turn off the lights. So
Well, I mean,
The lights are on.
or the water apparently.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
okay, so that's our social house.
Okay.
And then over here,
All right, we're going to apartment row.
I'll try to make this quick because there's quite a few rooms. Some of these have 2 apartments, like this first one here has
Yep.
2 apartments.
Okay.
So our first one, as soon as you walk in, little shoe closet, toilet.
Yeah, right at the front door. That's
Oh.
the way it should be. Probably
I
should
went
be.
over too much with the girl. I gotta fix that.
Oh,
And then bathroom.
okay.
This is supposed to be a sink and a washer.
Okay.
Because often here, there's
Yes.
not enough room for like a laundry room, so they put their washers in their
the
bathroom.
shower. Yeah, that's common.
Yeah. So then, got it.
Ooh, a bathtub, man.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
So then this is supposed to be a kitchen, which this was the very first kitchen I made, so it didn't come out that good.
I mean, I'm all for open flame in your house. You wanna do it?
Fridge, sink, and then just a basic small living area.
Yeah, if you see a lot of these like flat areas, that's where like a TV would be.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame there's no TVs.
I
in
wish
this
I
game.
could put a TV here, and then I was gonna put up a frame, but it wasn't even. It was like off to the side, so I was like, never mind. It's not symmetric, so I'm gonna leave it out.
I kind of want like a TV show in this game about like, I don't know, the Batman What's up with that dude? Go on. Sorry.
Okay, so in some apartments, they have loft spaces, but there's not enough room for stairs, so they will compromise, and to maximize all their space, these bookshelves are the stairs.
Yep. Seeing that. Oh, through that.
In most cases, lofts, you can't stand in them. They're more like crawl spaces. There's enough room to sit upright, but not to stand. So.
Well, I saw that at a bar actually. I think I showed you. There's like a.
Oh yeah.
It's like a loft. It was like 4 feet high. Like, why would you? All right.
Okay, so that's our first apartment. Oh, and the balcony.
Yeah.
And yeah, balconies are just tiny. For,
just gotta
like
hang your
a lot
clothes.
of times.
It's only for your clothes.
Yeah.
Because nobody has a dryer here either.
A lot of times on the balconies, they have like a pull-out bar that like folds down from the balcony, the inside of the balcony to hang your clothes.
Floor 2.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
This one is kind of like a tri-level apartment. I don't know. This one probably could have been like a bottom floor with a basement, but I just put it on the second floors. So, basic kitchen. Upstairs is the living area.
Yeah.
Which the actual layout probably didn't have this many windows, but I was like, why
Dude,
not?
the advantage, man. You got
Yeah.
the view. Dude,
I like it this way.
This is like a ski resort.
Right?
Well,
This would be
when you look
amazing.
out the other window. That way.
Oh, yeah.
That's your yeah. We're in Aspen now. You in Aspen?
I have.
There you go.
And then down here, the basement level, technically, is a small bedroom.
Yeah.
Little couch down here.
Cool.
Don't know
cool.
what you'll do with the couch down here, but
Dude,
it is.
You gotta read somewhere. Is that a red toilet?
It's red toilet.
It's terrifying.
Washer, sink, and shower.
Alright. I'm glad everyone's cleaning this. Alright, moving on.
Okay,
Where we
so,
go?
next apartment. I'm just gonna jump in here.
Got your ankles.
For real. Okay. So this apartment here,
Ooh, oh,
this
hey.
one's really super funky.
It's inhabited. Go on.
This is a really funky apartment. And this is a 3-story apartment. And it didn't originally have this many windows, I just put those in. So here, this bottom floor is where just an open space. There's a washer, shower, toilet room.
Yeah, toilets. Sorry.
And then your second level is
Whoa.
basically your living and kitchen area.
Is this guy alright?
I know.
I like that door, that black door. He's contemplating life.
What are you doing, man?
He's a philosopher.
What's up?
Is that a
How you
closet?
doing? Oh, hey, okay. Anyways, just okay. What?
He's having a moment.
Alrighty.
He needs medical attention.
So I just put a small kitchen in here because a lot of times that's what it is. It's just a little teeny weeny counter.
It's just a
space.
burner.
Yeah, especially for these smaller apartments.
Yep.
So I put a small table, couch, and then it's okay. Here's the third floor. Oops.
Whoa.
No.
Yep. Yep. Lots of broken ankles.
Okay.
Dang,
The
son.
loft. I know you can't fit a giant bed in your loft, but
No.
I mean you can put a mattress down,
Yeah.
but not a whole bed frame. But yeah, here I did. And the neighbor's wall, which is also common.
Yeah. Yeah. Windows are practically useless around here.
Yeah.
You're just staring at walls.
What? This guy's like glitching out. Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. You're
It's a
being weird,
haunted
man.
house.
Okay.
What the hell? I said haunted house and there's a noise in the house.
Okay. So this one is just a single floor. Outside closet. Window inside. A single closet. Well, it's like just one giant closet because that's all there is in this house. This one was a little weird. This was like all of these are real floor layouts. This one was just a sink and a washer. And then over here is the toilet room and the shower together.
Oh, okay.
But like 2 doors.
Yeah, they have to be separate.
Yeah.
You can't poop and shower in the same place, man. I mean, you shouldn't generally. You shouldn't poop in the shower.
And then, basic kitchen. And then I got this crazy setup here. This is actually very common here.
Yep.
Using IKEA furniture. Like, IKEA is super popular here.
IKEA is how they say it here.
IKEA. Except for they're not often in this format. Like, the bed is usually, like, closest to the balcony. Like, long ways this way. And then they'll put up a shelf along the bed, so it's this way. It looks like this. It makes it feel like there's a room, but there's not. So you kind of have some privacy for your bed. And I just put this giant thing in here. Fireplace.
Oh, you gotta look at something.
Yeah. And then,
yes, what's up? Look at
this
that.
balcony.
Oof.
I was very generous with the room on this balcony, just because you can look down into the lake.
Thank you, Queen Liv,
Yes.
for your generosity. Very generous.
I was. That balcony looked very small in the picture.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Also, I love your gravel. There's like no grass around it. Very little grass.
Yeah, that's true. Very little
It's
grass.
like in between them.
Okay, so this one is kind of unique. I did a video on this one. I had a little bit of a hard time because it was my first time building like a basement apartment.
Yeah.
Originally this should have been a balcony overlooking the basement level of the apartment.
Oh wow.
But I made it work out. I put this window here
Yeah.
so you can still see outside.
Get some sun.
Yeah, and then just a small living space.
Man, that actually looks really cool.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, and then you go down.
Well, I do favor the toilet right next to the front door. Because, you know, you gotta go. You gotta go. Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay, well, you guys can check out
Yeah,
the
check out our
video
other
of how I
video.
built this.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move on to the next one.
Keep an eye out for those links.
And then this one, I just put like this little area. You know, just like a little park space.
Yep. Every space is used.
Yes.
No waste here.
So
Oh, fancy
this one
shit.
has a very large walk-in space, like an entrance space.
Yeah, I always keep my barbells by my broom, just in case I need a sweep.
You know,
Hardcore.
why not? So this one is your kitchen, and there should be like your microwave and your fridge here, but
What?
your microwave and fridge.
I don't know what a microwave is. Because ours broke. Go on.
So here's your very small toilet. It's very rare to get an all-in-one kind of bathroom.
Why aren't any of the toilets in this game ceramic, except for the pot to crap in?
I don't know. It's
That's-
annoying that they're all wood. to
Would
be
you
honest.
sit on a wooden toilet? Maybe. It
No.
feels smooth.
I have one time. It was very weird. I don't like it.
Especially here when all the all the good toilets are heated and stuff. Anyways, come on.
So this is a small living space and bedroom area. This is more like a studio apartment.
Thanks.
And a built-in desk into the wall. Small closet. Small living space. I thought this person should just play some music all the time.
Okay.
And then
Your washing machine, right?
yeah, your washing machine in the corner. And then this one has a pretty large balcony. This one. Oops.
Oh God!
Oh, I forgot to put the glass back there.
And there's a trap for intruders. Oh,
Okay,
you're
no,
stuck.
I'm
No,
stuck.
you're
I'm
done.
stuck. Okay.
Oh God. Oh. There are holes in your theory.
Okay, well. That's that.
Moving on.
Okay, let me just go. The balcony on this side,
In the middle,
was
right
actually like a funky, I can't even explain it. It wasn't straight across like this. There was kind of like some weird slant to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So this building here has 2 apartments also.
It's time to eat.
Another outside closet. That's pretty common here.
Yeah.
Well, especially like on houses, not so much apartments.
No, houses I see.
Yeah,
apartments.
houses always have like an outdoor, indoor. Like it has 2 doors, one leading to outside and one inside. Here's your bathroom, and a very large.
Yeah, I was about to say it's kind
Yeah.
of big. Oh, you got a
This
stool.
This is a very big
Once
shower. However, the rest of the apartment is very tiny.
I like that elevated space. Looks good. Looks clean. That suit wood? What suit? Suited softwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
Open kitchen. Oh, and then the washer again.
Very important. No dryers. No dryers.
And then I just put this bed because a lot of times people just roll up their beds and put them in the closet. And this space seemed right for that. So
Yeah. And
it's more living than sleeping.
Yeah. And some people just sleep under kotatsu. Kotatsu is that table
Yeah.
like heated and stuff in winter. People just fall asleep right there. Take a nap.
Which I want one at some point.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Those are fun. Okay, so then I'll just go to the upstairs. I kind of put a balcony on this one. The other ones didn't have a balcony. I was like, maybe I should not let people fall off. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Put my sandals down. Big closet.
Mm-hmm.
This one was kind of a weird design, and I really liked it because like the bathroom was so random, and the whole thing was just glass.
Yeah. Again, these are real blueprints we're following here.
Yeah.
We looked at this apartment.
And this one, again, like the whole thing was just one shower. It was all glass. It was kind of weird.
You shower in your
Like an extra like pantry or closet or something.
on your toilet. You can
Your
shower.
bed.
And think about that. You can wash your hair and take a dump all at
True.
once.
That's true. This space is kind of small for a couch, but I put my anyways.
Hey man, do your
And
thing.
then, you know, kitchen space.
You gotta do your homework somewhere.
Yeah. And then just look at this view. Just a giant window.
Big old window, blue skies,
Yeah.
and forest. Alright, and a trapped fish. What else could you ask? Wow.
Yeah, isn't
Wow.
that cool?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, that apartment would have been cool. We should pick that up.
Very small, but like has so much potential. Just because like it has like all the window space, it just makes it look bigger.
Yeah.
It really is.
Alright.
Okay, so this is the last one I did. This is an actual house. I just left the rooftop flat because the rest of them are flat.
Yeah.
The other ones are like apartments that you find in like towered buildings. This one's an actual house. So, oh, fishy.
What is it, salmon? Jesus.
I think that's a king salmon, yeah. Okay, so entrance, more shoes here. I'll take you this one first. This one, just a closet.
Toilet. I knew it. I
Yep,
knew it was a
toilet.
toilet. Yeah, that's a good house.
And then a big shower.
Ooh.
You get your sink in your, I think this was actually a double sink, but I just put a thing in there. A drawer.
Yeah.
And then the shower.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice when you get like shower space.
Yep.
And then it goes up a level.
Wow, fancy. That's
Like
how
a
you know.
small foot.
That's money right there. That's
And then this is supposed to be a big kitchen. Washer in your kitchen.
yeah, that's where you do your laundry, man.
There's a pot, like in some of the modern houses I've noticed, at least that I've seen like renovations,
Yeah,
the washer will be
like hidden in the
built
furniture.
into the kitchen counter
Yeah,
because there's no
outlets on it.
there's not really any what is it? The dish.
A dishwasher. Yeah, there's
That's
a
not
dishwasher.
too common here.
I've
You
never
can-
seen a
You can
dishwasher.
find it in modern houses. So, but it's like very tiny. It's like
I've literally
for
never seen
4
one.
plates and a few cups. It looks like a drawer that you pull out. It's very tiny. Here I didn't really finish yet. I didn't put a couch, but I put a bar in here because there was enough space.
Hey man, no, keep it to the bar. Let's keep it classy.
The closet.
No couches. There's no
Big
TV.
balcony.
There's that kingfisher. Yeah, I dig it.
And then we'll come down here.
Alright.
And then this is a single bedroom.
Whoa.
It's a 1-bedroom house.
Okay. Alright.
And then this is just all one giant closet space.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Like a ghost. Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Digging it, digging it.
that's what this looks like.
Alright.
And then over here is just my little farm area because my people need some work to do.
Yeah, we got work to do. Get to work. Get on.
Okay, so now
Get
on to the exciting part.
Don't say that.
It is exciting for me.
Most exciting. Most exciting. This is our apartment, I guess.
It's exciting for me to show everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I was building all these apartments and I didn't even think to like make our own.
The one you've been sitting in?
Yeah. Okay. We live in a 3-story apartment building,
Yeah.
but I just built our floor.
Yeah.
There's like one apartment like door to door to us on the left, and then there's like a whole other staircase to the right, but this is what it is.
Yeah.
There's like an outside like closet thing,
Yeah.
and then I'm just gonna go into the first person view
Oh,
because
Oh my word. Because it's tight.
yes. So this is basic like
The Genkan is where you put
yeah,
your shoes.
our
and stuff.
hallway is really narrow.
Yeah,
We can't stand side by side in
Yeah.
the
You
hallway.
have to put your shoes on one person at a time.
Yeah, because it's that small. And then
My
our
favorite
toilet
room.
room.
Yeah, right by the door. You see what I'm talking
Missing the
about?
wall.
That's
Oh,
everything. Oh, what?
I was
Oh
moving
my-
walls
Oh
around.
my
I forgot
god.
to fill that
I
in.
don't remember that.
No. Okay, this is supposed to be a wall.
Yeah.
And then just a closet.
Closet is where you, I mean, that closet's weird too because the walls are made out of like cinder blocks and it smells like a basement.
It does.
I think I
And
used
there's
to think
some
that
pipes
was
running through there. So
Yeah.
it's probably like sewer pipes from
Yeah, I'm
like all the
pretty
other floors.
this shit pipe that runs down. It's just gonna pop.
And then here is our
Oh my god, yeah, it's perfect.
right.
Yeah.
So we have a washer here in the hallway.
Yep.
And then we have a shower room,
That's
which
made
you can
of
also
full grass.
ignore this. We have a sink.
Is
and
that the mold in a shower?
the mold. Our shower is molding. Our bathroom has a tub and a sink inside there,
Yeah,
which we never really use the sink anyways, but we have some shelves and a washer in the hallway. And then here is our sink, our kitchen.
Yep.
The kitchen's actually backwards than what it really is. Like the stove's over here,
Yeah, that's fine.
and the sink's actually here. But
Close enough.
and our fridge is literally half the size of this. It's very
Dude,
small.
Our fridge doesn't go higher than my waist.
And
It's
then
tiny.
all of that on the top there is actually a cabinet space.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of storage in this house.
More than we need.
Yeah, definitely. And we do actually have a pretty big window in the front.
And a statue of a monster. Go on.
Yeah, that's cute. And then over here,
Wait, what's that pipe?
that's supposed to be our AC.
It's
Our AC unit is actually pipes.
like above my head. I'm like, what the hell is that? Okay, AC.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
So
Okay.
here there's a space for more of these sliding doors, but we don't have them on there.
Yeah, you can move them back and forth.
Yeah, you can move them around. So
That's why the AC.
and for some reason, our house is actually two-tone flooring, almost identical to this. So
Yeah.
it works.
It's actually creepy. How close
Yeah.
that is.
And then closet space.
Lots of closets.
Yeah,
Too many closets.
just
Big old table.
like we actually have a lot more walking space in our apartment. This couch is way too big for this space, but
Yeah.
you know,
It is
just to
what it
show
is.
you. And our pipe PC.
It's like we're underground. I'm trying to get oxygen.
Okay, and then the bedroom.
Yeah, more AC.
Yeah, another AC.
That bed's too big.
It
our,
is.
Our bed is not that big.
Our bed's very small compared to this, but you know, more storage space above.
Oh, those are my high heel shoes.
Yeah.
Good, thanks.
There's
Thank
no clothes,
I
so it's
appreciate
just
you.
my home
Yeah.
here.
you. Okay, because
Closet.
only a woman lives here. Go on.
More storage space around here, and you know, just some flowers.
We don't have
Oh.
flowers.
We don't. There's nothing there. But I would like some flowers.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay.
And then
Subtle
here's our-
hint. Go on.
There's a no, I want some
Balcony?
fake flowers. I don't want you to buy me flowers.
Okay.
I just want something to display, like some bamboo or something.
Bamboo.
Yeah,
What?
you know the bamboo that like the squirrel.
Bonsais?
Oh no, no.
Anyways.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Our balcony is actually quite long, but it's very skinny, and we never go out there.
No, it's full of spiders and
Yeah.
monsters, and when you hang your clothes, moths try to
Yeah, we.
take a ride back
This
into your
leads
house,
to the.
attack you in your sleep.
This leads to the living room, and then we have another door to the bedroom outside.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was building this, I realized like our apartment's quite big for
Yep.
the area.
Mm-hmm.
We don't live in a very populated area. Like we're not at the center of Tokyo. We're pretty far out. So I guess you can say we're pretty lucky that we have a larger apartment.
We ain't lucky, man. We're planners. We know what's up. We got this.
Yeah.
All right.
But I like where we live.
Yeah. I'm going for it. So.
It's just. So yeah.
All right. So. We're letting this place go. We're moving on. Greener pastures. We'll start building maybe some bigger things. I'm building some bigger things. I got big plans.
I wanna make like a row of Japanese houses.
You
Like
did.
actual no.
Oh,
Those
houses,
are
houses.
apartments.
Okay. All right.
These are like these are just apartments that you find like deep in the city where they go like 30 floors.
Yeah, it's a good view of like different variations of floor plans with very limited space and that claustrophobic neighbor situation. You got it down packed. That's exactly what it's like. Like cats can't fit between houses. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then so I think I want to make like big family houses now.
Yeah. Because
And,
that architecture gets even weird.
Yeah, they get really crazy looking. They can be like 3 stories sometimes, and they're on a pretty large, like funky shaped lot.
Mm-hmm.
And all the houses are like a foot away from each other.
Yeah, what did I say? It's 3 stories high, but I can touch both sides of the house standing
Yeah.
next to it at the same time.
Or like some houses are just super spacious where like there's no walls. One floor is just completely open.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So,
we're gonna be leaving St. Lychee. I'll be putting up the code. It'll be in the description if you guys want to check it out. I'll put a little image of it at the end of the video.
we're back at the sunset.
Oh, sunsetting on this video. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you like it. If you want to see more Tokyo type architecture, it's all around us. So we're totally into it, and we'll definitely be doing more. I'm right now I'm making some more traditional style housing, Japanese style, and Liv is kind of moving into the future, seeing what modern housing is like, and we'll be doing other stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Check us out. Follow us on Instagram if you want to see some more images and photos that Liv takes at St. Lychee. And visit the island. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you think how we can improve things. We might just listen. No?
Maybe I talk a lot sometimes.
Okay, there you go. All right, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.